Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Turf Moorhouse TV, where today we are watching another Burnley game. And you're probably thinking, why? Why, Dan, are you putting yourself through this? Every single week, you are watching your team get absolutely hammered and beat. But that's why we love football, isn't it? I always tell myself, that's it, I'm done with this. I've already accepted relegation, which I have. But 10, 10, 10 strong last games. We have to fight for the points. And Company has put some surprise names in his starting 11. Hope you are all well, by the way. Welcome. If you are new, please do hit that like and subscribe button. It really does help us grow. Also, share it out. It helps with the YouTube algorithm. We are live on Facebook, X, and YouTube. So, as I say, keep showing your love and support. You can become a member of the channel as well, only 99p per calendar month. And all the proceeds to that will be going to a local charity within the Burnley area as well. You can get involved with super chats, super stickers throughout. It all helps to where we go with this channel. And I appreciate everybody who is a member and who's committed themselves to this. Let's have a look then at a few comments. Big Al's in. Hope you're well. Ali says, hi, Dan and fellow Clarets. Let's pray for 3 points. We bloody well need them. Alas, my score prediction is 2-1. The fact that you've got the 2 on the opposite end, I'm guessing you mean to Brentford. Hopefully not, but 2-1 Burnley, I will take that every day of the week. Mick's in. How you doing, Mick? He says, this game is winnable, plus good to see Muric back in goal. Yes, it is fantastic to see Arrow Muric back between the sticks. A lot of fans, a lot of people have been calling for this for weeks upon weeks upon weeks. And we are finally going to see that change in goal. Ginger Alley is in. Greetings to your fine self. Hope you are well, as the True Red as well. Pete from work. What a guy. How we doing? Chris has gone. Yeah, I've just seen your message. Chris at work, one of the managers, has put 5-1 for Burnley to get beat. Because he's a tit. But you know, that's just one of them things. That's just Chris. That's just Chris. Burnley will get beat 5-1, mate. Ginger Alice says Trafford dropped. Yes, he has been dropped. He has been dropped indeed. As I say, people, get your comments in, get your predictions in. Let us know how you think this game is going to go. It's going to make for an interesting one. We have a decent record against Brentford at the Turf. So I'd like to think that we're actually going to put in quite a good showing. But time will tell, and we shall see what happens going forward. Hopefully you've been having a great weekend as well. Obviously, hopefully Burnley don't go and ruin that. Every time I get asked at work now, you know, what you doing this weekend? Are you watching Burnley? And I'm like, don't know. We'll have to see. But I'm always here. We always have that same optimism, don't we? Every single game week. So I'm gonna have to try and find another feed, I think, because this one's gone back by about 6 minutes. Don't know why it's done that. Let's have a look. It's the only problem with streams that you can never find a good one, and it takes you bloody ages to find one. We'll get there. We will get there. Let's have a look. Martin's in the chat as well. Says, all right, Dan the man. I'm sat here with my bro, Danny, having a beer. Can't wait for the game. Happy days. Tell Dan Mac that I said hello as well. Let's see, will it be on that one? Oh, that's the one I had trouble with before. Let's have a look. Mick says we put ourselves through it because we live in hope. We do live in hope. That's our problem. Oh, come on. Adverts galore. Just what you need, innit? Finally, players walking out onto the pitch. I will bring you the team lineups in just a second. Just having trouble with the feed at the moment. Being a pain in the arse, as per usual. Hopefully this will be the end of it. Oh, come on. Let's just take it piss now. Everything's been all right. Everything was fine to begin with, and now it's all started messing up. So I'm hoping it's not going to be too bad, but it's just adverts galore, mate. That's the only issue you've got with this. We'll get there. We'll get there. Let's have a look at the team lineups first, then, while we're waiting. Starting with the Burnley team, as we said, heavy changes being brought in for Vincent Company. Aro Muric does start in goal. Lorenz Assignon plays right back. Dora O'Shea plays alongside Maxime Esteve at the centre back partnership, and Charlie Taylor, the only left back still available, stays in place. Vitinho pushes forward with Josh Cullen and Sander Berg in the centre of the park, and Jakob Brun-Larsen keeps his place in the starting lineup, but pushed out wide onto the left. Up top, two up there with Wilson Odebear, occupied by David Datro Fofana. Looking at the Brentford lineup, sorry. As you can see there, if not, I will still read it out. Flecken in goal. Not sure on positions for these guys, but you've got Roslev, Zanka, Christopher Ayer, Nathan Collins, familiar face back at Turf Moor, Sergi Reguilon, Yanel Onyenka, Jensen Visa, and birthday boy Ivan Tony starts there for the away side. So it should be a good game. Like I say, people think this game is winnable. People have said this game is winnable. So, time will tell. We shall see. Let's see if we can get the stream going. Let's see. Usually I have no problems, and today it's been a pain in the arse. So I don't know why it's doing this, but the thing is, it don't matter to me, Alan, because I'm obviously I have to watch it with the volume off. Oh, there we go. I think we're in luck. We might be a few minutes behind, but it's better than no, isn't it? Let's see. Let's see how it holds up. But it is just going through the teams. I know the game probably has kicked off, but as I just like to say to people, please no spoilers. We are going to be running behind, but I have now got the game on, so happy days. Anthony says, why is Burnley playing a 4-4-2? I used to be a fan, but no one plays that formation unless you're Burnley. Well, I don't know. Sometimes it's like that. Sometimes it's not, mate. You just You know, you go with the smooth, go and run with the smooth. The missus is in the building. How are you? In fact, I know you're a fan. You're upstairs with the kids. Mick says going for 2-1 Burnley. Just hope company doesn't tweak subs with 5 minutes go. Yeah, I don't know why you did that against Bournemouth. Really, really, really strange making those substitutions so late. But no, so early. I mean, sorry, going very defensive. But I'm just hoping for a really strong game today. A very strong game. You know, Brentford haven't been the best themselves. Let's not forget that. Brentford haven't been the best themselves. And we are going to be about 2 or 3 minutes behind the actual game. So, as I said, please, no spoilers. Please, no spoilers. Hi to Motivation Centre. They have started in real life, but we're watching on a stream, so it is a little bit behind. Like I say, please no spoilers throughout because it just ruins it for everyone, ruins the fun. And we are now underway. We have now kicked off with Brentford playing a ball straight back to the goalkeeper, Flecken. Pumps the ball long. Tries to look to get Brentford forward early. Burnley, I think, probably going to set up and try and catch Brentford on the counter as they come forward. We all know what Brentford are like for trying to put themselves in positions going forward where they can capitalise on mistakes. And Burnley have been quite heavily involved in mistakes. We all know that. Unfortunately, I can't show the game. Otherwise, I'll get my channel will just get taken down. So I can't show the game, unfortunately. As much as I would love to, yeah, unfortunately, I can't. Hey, your wish might be your command today because it's Tony's birthday. There's every chance he's probably going to bag. That said, Brentford come forward. Onyenka on the far side. Burnley press well. Brentford having to try and play themselves into this attacking position. Onyenka tried to go early. Burnley cut it out. And tried to play a ball forward for Fofana, who's asking for it. Couldn't get to the seconds. And now Odebear finds Fofana. Has he got the pace to get it out of the two defensive centre backs? He doesn't. The referee pulls it back. I think it's Zanka who's gone for a swipe at Odebear. Yeah, it is. He's pulled it back for the foul as a referee. Well done to the ref there. But Luke says there as well, this is big for us, bottom end clubs, because we have our point situation. Yeah, obviously, Forest have their situation to come. Burnley played really well against West Ham, Anthony. Really, really well. But it just wasn't meant to be. We messed up too much. Far too much. Burnley have a throw in though, deep in the Brentford half. Only two, just coming up to 3 minutes on the clock. Ball back with Dara O'Shea. Tries to pick out a man. Assignon, Vitinho. Turns well. Manages to pick out his man. And again, Burnley still have it. Cullen driving in the centre of the park. Finds Sanderberg. Plays it out wide. Can we get a ball in Burnley? It's intercepted. Sanderberg tried to get the seconds. Burnley still have it. Or as the referee? No, the referee. I thought he pulled it back there for a foul on Risa, but it's Josh Cullen. Can Burnley keep this momentum? They're still all harvested in the Brentford half. Turn by Sanderberg. Is he going to look for a ball into the box? Cuts it to Cullen. Plays it over to the back stick. Odebear takes a touch. Is that a foul? Is that a penalty? Burnley are claiming for it. Burnley are shouting. I'm sure that'll be checked. Ball in for Farner. Header up. Back to his keeper. Burnley are asking for that. Vitinho was brought down. Good ball by Cullen. Vitinho's in. Takes a touch. That's a pen. That's a Stonewall pen, mate. That's a Stonewall penalty. Reguilon pushes him to the ground. It's a Stonewall penalty. Oh, wow. Wow. VAR. He's been asked to go to the screen. He's been asked to go to the screen. This is going to go. This will be a penalty. This has to be a penalty. VAR are looking at it. Vitinho is onside. 100% onside. Gets in behind the last defender. Well-timed run by Vitinho. Good ball by Josh Cullen, by the way. Vitinho takes a touch, goes to shoot, and Reguilon just full on, both arms in his back, forces him to the ground. It's got to be a penalty. Has to be. The referee's just waiting to see everything on VAR, but they're not showing him yet until the Burnley players and Brentford players disperse from the ref. Vincent Kompany eagerly awaits. Not entirely sure what's going on, but the camera at Burnley is not really showing anything. It's just showing a picture that says VAR, but it's... He's definitely onside. Definitely onside, Vitinho. I'm glad that the referee's been asked to pull this back. I'm glad VAR have looked into it. This has to be a Stonewall penalty, though. They're looking for the offside just to see if there is anything. He's onside. They've made sure of that. That's just showing us the angle. Vitinho takes the touch. He's pushed to the ground. It's two hands in his back. He's literally pushed to the ground. It's a Stonewall penalty as you could ever ask for. Finally, they've got the camera angle in front of the referee. The referee can now finally see what's going to happen. If that's not given, then refereeing in England is absolutely on its arse. But that's as Stonewall as you're going to get. Two hands in the back. Clear push. It's obvious. It's a penalty. Hands down. I don't know why it's taking so long. Referee's going to give us it. It is a penalty. It is a penalty. Does that mean that Reguilon will receive a red card? It's a goal-scoring opportunity. Referee's pulling him to the side. The red card is out. It is. It's a straight red. It is a straight red. Two hands in the back. Two hands in the back. Reguilon, you've got no leg to stand on, mate. No fucking leg to stand on whatsoever. 100% a red. Both arms in the back. It's a goal-scoring opportunity. Off your pop cock. See you later. Thanks for coming. Get back on the bus. Whew. Who's stepping up to take it? Is it Fofana? It's Jakob Brun Larsen. Jakob Brun Larsen is set to take the penalty. Brun Larsen against Flecken. We had to wait for it. I did say it were a penalty at the time. I'm glad VAR asked the referee to go look at that. Brun Larsen from the spot. 1-0. 1-0. I'm not getting too excited. We all know what Burnley are like for throwing this away. But 1-0. Come on. 1-0 up and Brentford down to 10. This is a good start. This is a great start. I want to get excited, but I know what Burnley are like for absolutely pissing on your chips. Yeah, please don't spoil it. I want to give you my, my reaction. It's just, it's the most stonewall penalty you'll probably see this season. I don't know how Reguilon could have stood there and even tried to ask why he'd not been sent off. But as the scoreline now reads, it's Burnley 1, Brentford 0. Burnley coming forward again, keeping that momentum. Calm down, Dan. Burnley with a corner. First corner of the game. 10 minutes in, 11 minutes. Sorry. Ball whipped in there. Nobody's gone to the back post. Burnley were trying to claim for another corner. It's gone out for a goal kick. Yeah. Apparently it's messed up all the phone. She's not kept up with the timeline or anything. But we have that 1-0 lead. We have that 1-0 lead. Phil Bird probably would have said justice. Probably would have said justice. Free kick Brentford in the Burnley half. We're going to slow it down. Brentford's game plan will have changed now. I won't lie. I am excited. There is excitement in there, but I just can't. Like I've said, we all know what Burnley's like this year. Excitement to despair. The Brentford game, I think if people are still watching from work, they'll understand. The other day, when Fofana scored that screamer against West Ham, and then we just threw the game away, I was fuming. So it's all well and good celebrating, but I don't want to celebrate too soon. How we doing, Nippon? Nippon's watching. Hope you're well, mate. I probably am about 10 minutes behind, but it just is what it is, mate, isn't it? Well, I'm watching on a stream, Joe. I'm all right, Big Nips. I'm all right, fella. How are you? I'm a lot better now that Burnley are 1-0 up anyway. Put it that way. We just can't make any silly mistakes now. We need to be resolute. It were a Brun Larson penalty. Sergey Reguilon has been sent off for Brentford. So Brentford down to 10. Burnley 1-0 up. A goal from the spot. Thank you to everyone watching as well, by the way. Really do appreciate it. Mac, you've missed the fact that we're 1-0 up and Brentford are down to 10 men. Thank you to everyone for the love and support so far as well. Really appreciate everybody in the chat. It's amazing for now, Mac. It's amazing for now. Brentford have a throw in deep into the Burnley half. Big long throw comes in. Header up for Farner's back there defending. It's pinball in the box. Headers galore. Ball on the edge of the box. It's tried to be played along. Well done, Burnley. Well done to the Clarets. And Burnley now trying to catch on the counter. Odebear has it. Can he pick a man out? It's Fofana. It's just over him. Just over his head. Vitinho's there. Pulled back towards the edge. Dara Rocher. Sanderberg. It's now with Charlie Taylor. Can he get a ball in? Header up. Out for a Burnley corner. Good play by Burnley. Absolutely fantastic bit of play by the Clarets as well. Doing really, really well. Yeah, probably, Mac. Probably. But yeah, you could see how quick Miric was to get out. He's done really well. Yeah, it doesn't surprise me, Mick. Doesn't surprise me in the slightest. Corner wasteful from Burnley, but they get the seconds. Can they get another ball in? Try to pick out a pass, but the linesman calls it offside, and Brentford will have a goal kick here. Datro's not doing too bad, Nips. He's not doing too bad at all. Past few games, he'd been a little bit lazy, but against West Ham last week, he sort of really put a shift in. Hopefully, it's same again today as well. Yeah, I'm hoping we don't get a similar one. Adrian's edits, hope you're well as well. Burnley are very much more direct in this game. I couldn't agree more, and it benefits us. You can see how much it benefits us. Have you heard yourself, Pete? Have you finished that Sudoku yet, lad? Brentford free kick. Jensen plays a ball deep, header up by Ivan Toney. He's tried to get there. I think if he'd have left that, there's a very good chance Nathan Collins gets to the seconds on that. But time will tell. Burnley players need to make movement. That's going to be pulled back for a foul. Oh, game continues, I think. I'm definitely not, Anthony. Definitely not. Oh, Pete's gone for a Desmond. The thing, it is a tough one. It is a tough one. I don't want another 2-2, especially after drawing 2-2 at the London Stadium. I mean, a point's better than a loss, I suppose. It's better than a kick in the nads, but when the opposition are down to 10 men this early and you have that 1-0 lead, we need to kill this game off now. Muric. Flag goes off for offside from Brentford. Quite a quick move from the throw-in, really, but it's 100% offside on Yenka. Couldn't get to the... Left his man a little bit too early, actually, and then it looked like the ball was going out of place. Tried to keep it in, which Muric comes off his line and collects nice and calmly. Good ball pinged over by Charlie Taylor for Assignon. Touches it down well. Coutinho cuts inside his man. Heads towards the centre of the park. Sanderberg. Brun Larson gets it out from his feet. Has to come back with it, though. Charlie Taylor. No, doesn't look for Charlie Taylor. Sanderberg, who then finds Taylor. Back with Sander. Now with Esteve. O'Shea, Burnley working this opportunity. Assignon tries to get it in first time. Edge of the box. Cleared by Brentford. Only as far as the far side, though. No, I don't think we do, Joe. I think we've already sort of succumbed to that's it for us. I mean, if we do, it's going to be massive, absolutely massive. Oh, the points deductions will massively help. Points deductions will massively help us achieve staying up. But do I want us to stay up on a technicality? Will I take it? Obviously, of course. But yeah, it's. I'd rather us do it off our own back. If we're going to stay up, we're going to stay up because we deserve to stay up. Chelsea away is the sort of game, Alan, that we'll go to and we could actually get something. Sounds silly, but they're the sort of games that Burnley will go into and you're like, right, you beat Chelsea, but then you can't turn over, X amount of team against, that's in and around that area you're in. If you can, guys, wherever you're watching, if you're watching us on Facebook, drop us a like on the page at Turf Moorhouse on all social media. Please do go check us out. Like I say, we are live on X, YouTube, and on Facebook. So go check us out on all our socials. Joe says, if the season ended today, who would be your player of the season? Sanderberg. I mean, you've got to pick one player out of a bad bunch this year. It probably would have been Luca Koleosho, but due to his injury, he's sort of been a little bit lackluster. And obviously, it's cost us probably losing him. So yeah, I'd say Sanderberg. Burnley tried to come forward. Esteve finds Charlie Taylor. Plays it back. Muric goes long. Tries to pick out a pass for Coutinho, who's really bombed forward there. It's Collins who's gone down. And again, What did we say? How many times? I mean, it is a foul. It is a foul. He's sort of give him that little nudge. If he didn't nudge him, Vitinho would have been in. Vitinho would have been in. It's definitely a funny old game, Alan. 100%. Burnley 1, Brentford 0. Vitar, nil. And Vitinho having a bit of a coming together. Muric has the ball back at his feet. Tried to pick out Assignon. Who's got it? Can he flick it over for Fofana? Fofana is there. Oh, he's tried to go too wide with it as Fofana. Would have been another good chance for Burnley, but it's a foul. Another foul by Burnley. Christopher Ayer calling to the referee this time. We definitely have, which is why I've said I'm not getting too excited. More with Assignon, Cullen, O'Shea. Nearly scores an own goal. Bloody hell, if it wasn't for Muric, Bournemouth, Brentford are in, and it's another good save by Muric. O'Shea, what are you doing? Jesus wept. That's mad. That is mad. Muric just had to keep that out. 100% does. It doesn't cross the line. That's poor. I'm sure this game's going slower. Because I'm on 26 and that's now still on 24. Just trying to see if I can sort it out because we've having a few issues again. So right now I won't be able to read your comments. I've got the game full screen here, but I will have a look at some of your comments at half time. But we are 31 minutes into the game, so ignore the clock on the screen. It's obviously the clock's gone behind, and the screen that I've got says 31. I will try and sort it out on the telly, but it's being funny. Burnley have just had another chance, by the way. Good ball across the face of goal by Sander Berg, but the keeper comes out to collect. No one there at the front post to collect. So let's see if I can get it to work. Jesus wept. I just want to watch the game. There we are. Managed to get it back. For how long, we shall see. Burnley come forward again, though. Sander Berg picks out his man on the far side. Burnley try and have the ball at the edge of the box. Assignon finds Vitinho. Back for Fafana. Brun Larson with a second stab. Headed back to the goalkeeper. Oh, good chance by Burnley again. Very good chance goes begging for the Clarets. It was a Stonewall pen, Joe. Stonewall penalty. You know what, Joe? I don't think we've kept many. Forest 1-up at Luton. I mean, what is the best case scenario? A draw? A draw, probably the best case scenario, or do we need to catch Luton really, and obviously hope that Forest get the points deducted? It's a tough one to call, isn't it, as a Burnley fan? Of all people, Zane, of all people. Brun Larson keeps the ball in play. 34 on the clock. So the clock on screen is 2 minutes behind. As I say, Joe, I'm not too sure, but it's not many. It's not many. Ball played long by Muric. Looking for Vitinho again. The offside flag is up. Camera pans to all the Burnley fans who are still sat sort of, quite calm. Quite calm. Well, say calm, look calm, but not overly enthralled really, because we know what Burnley are like. Long ball pumped forward by the Brentford goalkeeper. Stev clears. Shot from range by Brentford, and it's entertaining absolutely nobody. Absolutely no one. It is true, Joe. It is. We've been poor. It's not a happy place, Turf Moor, this season. Yeah, true. We can't rely on the points deduction, and 1-1's probably is the best. That's what I would have. That's what I would have thought. Asignon comes forward, tries to beat his man, loses it, but still manages to pick out Vitinho. He cuts past two. He's dropped. Referee's giving nothing. Vitinho still gets the seconds. Asignon. Sanderberg. Jakob Brun Larsen. Charlie Taylor now. Can Burnley put a move together to pick this out? Charlie Taylor anticipating a ball coming forward, but Brun Larsen couldn't get it through the last line of defence. This has been a good first half from Burnley. I actually wouldn't change anything second half. I think that's what we've been sort of. That's been our downfall, hasn't it? The substitutions has sort of killed us at times. So we've just got to be a little bit cautious. Oh, 100%, Mick. 100%. Good run by Sanderberg. That's a foul. And Yanel for Brentford. I'm surprised they didn't go in the book for that. It's a big old body check on the Norwegian midfielder. And I mean, if they keep playing like they do, Joe. Vitinho has it on this near side. Can he get a ball in? Tries to beat his man. Beats his man twice. Can he get a ball? It's deflected. As again. Stev was looking for that. He was trying to get the header backwards. Couldn't quite get there. Up by Charlie Taylor. Sanderberg beats two. Can't beat a third, though. Does well. This is where Burnley need to be strong. This is where they need to be strong. Put them under pressure. Exactly. I think bringing Brownhill was the biggest mistake at West Ham. Massive mistake. And I agree with what Mick's saying as well. People, get those likes in. Get your likes on the stream. Really does help with the YouTube algorithm. The more people that like it, the more YouTube goes, oh, people like watching this. And it puts the page out there for other people. So please do help us by doing that. A packed out Turf Moor. Could see only the second win. It's still early. Still very, very early, but let's see what the Clarets have in their locker. Company explaining to his defence, you need to move up with them. Everybody move up as one unit. With 40 minutes on the clock, I'm going to see if I can try and catch. Oh, I'm now ahead. I'm going to let that go in a minute. Let's see if the seconds will be at the same. There. We're back on track. The times are all lined up. To be honest, Joe, I couldn't believe it. I didn't expect us to get anything at your place. Absolutely nothing. And then we come away from there with like a 2-0 win, and you're just like, what? I took my daughter to a kid's party, but I was watching it on my phone, and I was just like, how? And then obviously the game at the Turf, how you took that 2-0 lead away, again, just blows my mind. Nathan Collins has it back. Pushed off the ball. Wilson Odebear. He's out wide. Plays a 1-2 with Jakob and Larson. A bit soft by Odebear. Cullen. Assignon. Finds Batinio. Good understanding between those two, by the way. Assignon gets it back. He's in the box. Can he pick out a Burnley play? It's across the face. A goal for Farner. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, how do you miss that? How do you miss that? Shit a brick. I'm glad he's smiling. A good play by Batinio to pick out Assignon. Looked like he'd lost out in the duel. Manages to get it across goal, and it's sort of come at Fofana a little bit too fast, really. And all he has to do is side foot it into the net, but it sort of skims off his foot. Oh, that's one he won't want to watch back. That should have been 2-0 to Burnley there. Massive chance. You talk about moments and game-changing moments. That could be that kick up the arse that Brentford need, but you know, Fofana was just, he should have buried that. 100% should have buried that. Yeah, it probably is embarrassment. Mac, he did miss a sitter. It was an open net. The ball did come at him a bit too fast, to be fair, but from a fan perspective, you've got to be putting that away. You have to put that away. Ball back with Flecken. Burnley putting Brentford under a lot of pressure. Keep that up, Burnley. Keep it up. Good play by Assignon. He gets in. Can he pick a Burnley player out? Goes to whip it in first time. Still there. Oh, intercepted. And Brentford can now try and come forward. Good interception by Dora O'Shea. Shot from range. Odebear with a chance. It's high and wide over the bar. To be fair, Nathan Collins was more interested in trying to nullify Fofana. Fofana's done well to get away from his man. It's just showing that replay where Burnley should have gone 2-0 up. If you get a chance to watch it back, everything was aligned there, apart from Fofana finishing. That's all he needed to do. And again, Burnley coming forward. Odebear has it again. Picks out Brun Larson. Oh, tried to pull it back to the edge of the box for Sanderberg. Again, Burnley still have it though. Odebear. Cullen from range. Assignon. Chances galore for the Clarets. Brentford harvesting their own box. Slowed it down a little bit. Cullen. Ball whipped in. To the back stick. Vitinho's there lurking. He gets to the second ball. Takes a heavy touch. Again, Burnley still have it though. Assignon tries to beat his man. Can't get there, and it's going to be pulled back for a foul. 5 minutes added on at the end of this first half. We've played a minute of that already. 4 to go. Burnley still leading 1-0 against 10 men Brentford. Burnley are asking all the questions though. Very solid first 45 minutes from Burnley, and just need to keep this up. So we all know games aren't won in 45 minutes. It is a long-term plan, basically. What True Red says there. But then yet again, we've never been a club that hires and fires managers, just willy-nilly all the time. We like to sort of give them a chance. You've got to think he's a young manager. It's his first time managing in the Premier League as well. So he's going to learn from these mistakes. And if we do go down, I have no doubts he'll probably try and bring us back up again. And potentially... Hold on, what's happened here? Oh, Muric! What's happened there? That was a quick turnaround, by the way. A very quick turnaround. That's just... Brentford were given a free kick. Ben Meek, Nathan Collins as well now that's playing. James Tarkowski played for both as well. Oh, I mean, Brentford just had a goal scoring opportunity. A free kick. There was given a free kick. It was taken very quickly. No Burnley defender was in sight. Johan Wieser was through on goal, and again, big save by Aaron Muric. This is a very open attacking game. The referee stopped the game though because there is a Brentford player down on the deck. But we're just going to probably see that Muric save again. Fantastic save, by the way. They've gone down. Referee's given the free kick. Wieser's onside. They've taken it extremely quickly. Dara O'Shea doesn't read it. What a save by Aaron Muric. He's got to start in goal. I'm sorry. He has to start in goal. Has to. It's Roslev who's down on the deck. Mark Pollitt, Dean Bordich, Jerry Payton, some other older players that have also played for Brentford. Burnley with another chance. Jakob Brun-Larsen, shot. Good save by Flecken. Can Burnley get a second on the stroke of half time? Sanderberg, just put a ball in. Someone put a ball in. It's flicked in there and keeper collects. I think that might be the last action. We will see. He's taking his time. Brun-Larsen's done well to turn Christopher Ayer. But it's a good palm save by Flecken, who did very well to stop Burnley from going 2-0 up. However, it was showing the replay and then comes back. Fofana's in a tussle with the keeper. Oh, Fofana, what have you done? What have you done? He sat behind the keeper. The keeper had no clue Fofana was behind him. He's managed to come running. And try to take it off him. Does that, but slips. There's a Burnley corner. There's a Burnley corner actually about to be taken, probably the last action. But yeah, well, Muric has been second choice, to be fair. James Trafford has started most of the games, but Muric has started this one, and wouldn't surprise me if that's where we're at. However, that is where we're at for the first half. Fantastic display by the Clarets. And it's a 1-0 lead. Fofana has had a few chances. He's hidden behind Flecken. He's tried to get that chance. He's had an open goal to aim at. Fofana will be kicking himself. But at the other end of the pitch, Aro Muric been called back into the side, recalled back into the side. And you can see how phenomenal a display Aro Muric has put in, deserving of why he should be starting in the Premier League. It is half-time, though, 1-0 at the break. And we will be back with the second half very soon. I'm going to go for a nice little pee break because I think I deserve it. So we will see you back with the second half very, very soon. So then, let's take a look at some of the stats from that half. In terms of shots, Burnley had 7 shots to Brentford's 3. However, Brentford being the more clinical when it comes to shots conversion rate on target, with both teams having 2 on target in the first half of this game. Burnley holding a lot more of the possession as well, 62% in fact for the Clarets and only 38% to the away side. Burnley have made a lot more passes in terms of 234 compared to the Bees 153. And a better passing accuracy for Burnley as well, with 84%. There's obviously been only the 1 card in the game, which was a straight red for Sergi Reguilon early doors, and well deserved really as well. Absolutely stupidly fouled Vitinho there, and made an absolute hash and cost his team dearly. Other than that, at the bottom end of the table, as it looks with Burnley winning, it obviously gives us a better perspective going into it. Let's just, for some reason, I needed to update it. I don't know why it had changed, but in terms of the league, Burnley obviously still where they are, but do close the gap down to 4 points as things stand. So we shall see what happens. 4 points isn't that big of a difference as well. They've been level on games with Luton and put also a 3-point difference between themselves, Burnley, and Sheffield United. Obviously, Sheffield United with a game in hand. Let's see what you guys have been saying on Twitter. All the news that has been trending as well. Don't know why it's just done that. But the Kosovo football has put, do you need someone who is a sweeper keeper, has accurate distribution, confident, and a leader? Well, Originate Muric has them all. And he does. He does. Great to see him back in the side. So, yeah, Benj, some guy called at Benistas, but Brentford really relaxed me about going down. There's no way we're that bad. Eddie Goodall says, couldn't help myself. Laid Burnley at 4-1. Brentford 10 men. Muric is prem quality. Guy can pick out a wonderful pass in under a second. A lot of love for Muric. Men in Blazers have put Fofana's miss, contender for miss of the season in there. He should have put that away. Should have put that away. Muric absolutely miles above Fofana. Must have the wrong boots on. Somebody's put as well. Jay Harris has said, this is a huge game for Brentford and they started it in the worst possible way with Reguilon's red card. Showed little signs of improvement during the rest of the half. Poor. Mbeumo might need to be dragged off the bench to help out. So there's a lot of negatives for Brentford, really. A lot of people saying that Brentford need to pull their finger out. But we all know what Burnley are like. We all know what Burnley are like, are absolutely capitulating at the second half of a game. And that's what worries me. You know, Alan says there he's still peed off about that we got rid of Ashley Barnes, needed his experience. He is an absolute hero. The thing is, Pete, right, with Haaland's miss, if Haaland misses, you know he's going to bag anyway. For him, it's like, oh yeah, I've missed, whatever, is what it is. But for Fofana, mate, if I can find it, I will try to send it to you. Because it's embarrassing. It's a simple tapping. But I don't know whether it's the wet surface because of the bit of rain that we've had or what. But hopefully he's checked his boots at half time. And fingers crossed He'll be able to start putting the ball in the back of the net. Mackay says, do you think Foster starts ahead of Fofana once he's fit? No. I think both of them together would be phenomenal. Fofana with the hold-up play, trying to get Foster in on goal. Him being on the shoulder of the last defender, and Fofana sort of playing that Barnes role will be formidable. But yeah, it's interesting, isn't it? The way this season's gone and our luck with injuries, players with mental health issues, etc. as well. But Foster is on the bench. Maybe we will see him, like Mick says there. Do you think we'll see him later on? Time will tell. Time will tell. But we are back underway. We are back underway in the Premier League fixture. Burnley 1, Brentford 0. Come on, you Clarets. These are the sort of snacks you get as well. Look at that. I'm on Malwams. Malwams and Sneak. The boys at work know about Sneak. Andrew Green's got shares in it. Maxime Esteve picks out Charlie Taylor. Looked like he was going to go for an early ball, but not that many Burnley bodies in the box. But he gets it back from Sanderberg. Is he going to go back again? Does. Ball played central. Dara O'Shea tries to flick one towards the back stick. No Burnley player there. Big up, Sneak. Sneak on me. My ones aren't the best to eat while you're live, to be fair. I'll give you that. Alan, I hope we don't sit back for another 45, but let's see what happens. Brentford do have firepower from the bench. They do have the likes of Neil Maupay and Brian Mbeumo. So we will see what happens probably later on down the line. But as it stands, Burnley have a chance to come forward. Sanderberg plays in Brun Larson, gets across the face, a goal! There was a Burnley player there asking for it as well. I think it was Vitinho. It's Cullen again. Vitinho does well, beats his man. Can he beat a second? Turns inside. Cullen to the edge of the box. Sanderberg, Charlie Taylor takes a shot, and it's always rising. To be fair, I'm surprised Sanderberg didn't let one fly there. Haribos are an elite snack, Alan. Elite snack. Very strong start by the Clarets. Ball across the face, a goal, and just showing that effort again. Sometimes it's harder to play against 10 men. We all know what it's like. Against 10 men, it's very difficult. Well, Burnley are showing some strong fight here. Again, Vitinho too late with the pass to Fofana. That's a foul. Referee's reading none of it. Pardon me. Company's shouting at a few of the Burnley players. Good move by Assignon. Linesman waves his flag. Finally, Burnley get a free kick. Is it a Burnley free kick or is it? I don't know what's given there. No, it is a Burnley free kick. Has to be. Jensen is up. Back to his feet after whinging. Brun-Larsen and Cullen stand over this. Burnley with some sort of training ground move. Vitinho, edge of the box. Charlie Taylor on the far side. Against the face of goal again. That's where Burnley are having their look today. That is where Burnley are having their look today. Across the face of goal. Brentford just seem to be very, very slow to react. Oh, nice one. I hope you got some freebies, Al. Fofana looking to get on the shoulder of the last defender, but again, been a little bit too... Trying to be a little bit too heavy-handed there. It's just showing that chance again across the face of goal. And good defending in the end, actually, when you look back at it. If it wasn't for Zanka, Fofana was in again. I don't think it's the right time yet, Ginger Ali, but we know what companies like at being too silly with these substitutions. While it's working, don't change a thing for me. Taylor again pulls it back to the edge. Sanderberg takes a shot. To be fair, it's a little bit weak. I agree, Mick. Let's go and grab that second. I just hope we don't sit on it and we still keep playing. Charlie Taylor on this near side. Picks out Brun-Larsen, who's made a run. Tries to find Vitinho at the back stick. Header back. Nobody there for Burnley. Cullen gets the seconds. Taylor, is he going to look for an early ball? Brun-Larsen tries to beat his man. This is where Brentford have just been patient. Are they going to put a move together now? It's Christopher Ayer making a run. Pings a long ball over. Header up by O'Shea. Needs to make sure he sees this well. It's Ivan Toney who's trying to G up the Bees fans. And Brentford have a corner. Exactly, Al. Exactly. It's Mateus Jensen for Brentford with the corner. Whipped in. Muric is out. Punches away. Only to the edge. Burnley clear. Assignon. Fofana tries to get it. There's a bit of a tumble there. The referee, I don't know what he's doing. I think he's letting the game go. Might have to pull it back now. And there is a Brentford player on the floor with a lot of blood coming out of his... I don't know whether it's out of his mouth, out of his nose. Let's just see what happens. I think it might be his mouth, actually. Is it Roslev? I think that's down on the deck. He's sort of collided with the knee of Datro Fofana. Not a high foot though, but both players down on the deck. It's a tough one. Neil Maupay being a shithouse again as per usual. Goodmanson and Brownhill trying to warm up and down the touchline, but Thomas Franken, Neil Maupay trying to give a bit of afters. This player's still down on the deck for Brentford. It's a load of bollocks, Alan. How's that for you? I think they are going to make a substitution, to be honest. It doesn't look good for the lad. And if it is concussion, he has his knee just sort of connected under the chin, but the guy was already on his way down as the players sort of connected. You know, it was an unfortunate event, but Pete, we all know what Chris's bets are like. Bloody hell, just look at his boxing history. His boxing bets were bad other week. It's horse shit, Alan. Horse shit. Or as Shez at work would say, dog shit. Dog shit. Blue cards get fucked. Simple as. Looks like youngster Lewis Potter will come on. There's also, is it Yarmaluk? Looks set to come on as well for Brentford. So there's going to be 2 substitutions for the away side. It's heavy bleeding to I think it's Roslev. Yeah. Roslev's he's up and walking around. It's Keane Lewis Potter who's coming on and Yegor Yarmaluk. Not sure who the second player to come off will be, but she says, go on, Chris. Go on. So substitutions just happening now for the away side. I think it's Frank Onyenka making way. He's come over. Not entirely sure. Is he? It is. Onyenka is off for Yarmaluk. Which means Keane Lewis Potter will be on for Roslev, I'm guessing. As Alan says there, people, smash the like button. Wherever you're watching, let us know. And obviously, it's always great to have your guys' support. Keep it coming. Ball back with Arrow Muric. Goes long to Charlie Taylor. Great distribution. Taylor takes it down on the chest. Jakob Brun-Larsen plays the 1-2. Back in the centre with Josh Cullen. Cullen with a dinked chip out to Lawrence Assignon on the far side. Fofana, can he beat his man? It's a push. Sanderberg, Assignon, it's shot. They're looking for handball. Nothing's probably going to be given, but Burnley now back in defence. It's a quick transition by both sides. Both sides trying very much to catch each other out. Ball played over the top by Muric. Brun Larson looks set to get it. Flecken's come out. Come on, Burnley. We need that second now. We need it. Great bit of play by Charlie Taylor. Keeps the ball in. Fofana pushed out wide. Sander. Back with Taylor. Good ball by Sander. Charlie Taylor tries to get it across goal. And it's gone for a Burnley corner. Come on, boys. .61 minutes gone. Corner taken short. Only as far as Vitinho. Oh, he loses it. Loses it. Brentford can counter. All Burnley players are forward. Vitinho's having to come back. He's done very well, Vitinho. Fantastically well there. Every single Burnley player were forward. It was his mistake that led to Brentford breaking, and he just got back in time. Now Burnley are back on the attack again. Wilson Odobert picks out Fofana. Fofana from second. 2-0 Burnley! Get it! Fofana! Get in! Come on! That's what we've been wanting. Straight from one. I literally said it 5 minutes ago. Straight from one end, straight to the other. Very quick open game, this. Massively open game. Brun Larson plays it into the centre of the park. Sanderberg takes a run. Plays it out wide to Odobert. Odobert can see that Fofana's making that run behind the defender. Nathan Collins stood watching. And all Fofana has to do is clearly put his boots on the right foot after that first half. And I think that makes amends. Just a little dink to the side of the keeper. And it's 2-0 to the Clarets. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Chris, 5-1, by the way. Null, void, nil point. You ain't getting shit back from the bookies. And the bookies are laughing at you again. Oi, oi! 2-0 to the Clarets. Come on, Burnley. Oi, oi. There, even looks better. It looks better on there, doesn't it? Updated. That's the only problem, Luke. I totally agree. Can't settle on this. 63 minutes. This is where, to be fair, we started changing it. We started changing it, didn't we? And then it all went downhill. So I'm hoping not, but it's looking like another substitution is having to get ready for Brentford. But it's funny how Muric is in the sticks. The defence looks solid. We actually look really well, like we're willing to battle for every ball. Ivan Toney, I mean, just... Exactly, Shez. Exactly. Oi, oi. Sin a bit, Chris. Love it. 2-0 up. Come on. Muric. Again. Picks out Charlie Taylor. Wonderfully well. Weighted ball straight through. Oh, he's... been adjudged to be offside by the linesman over on the far side. You could see how much that second goal meant to Company as well. When it showed the replays and everything, it showed the camera angle of Company watching the ball at the back of the net and his fist pumping and everything. He knows how much this means. He knows these next 9 games after this are massive. A win here is huge. We've got next week, a week off, and then we've got Chelsea. So we've got a good 2 weeks to prepare. I think, obviously, when you win a game, you want to keep that momentum going. But I think with how young our squad is, it'd be good to enjoy it. But just to remember that it needs to be parked, and Chelsea's the next job. 10 massive cup finals if Burnley want to survive or have any glimmer of surviving in the Premier League this year. I agree, Al. 100%. I've said it. I've said it too many times. We, against West Ham, not this season, a good few years ago, we changed from Joe Hart to Tom Heaton, and we were massively better because we had somebody who was capable of holding the ball well, talking and communicating with the defence, and it just worked. It just worked. Burnley still have it. Still peeing around. Assignon turns. Can he pick somebody out? Coutinho's there. What can he do? Assignon shot. Oh, and it's straight at Flecken. In fact, it wasn't Assignon. It was Wilson Odobert with a shot. But again, pinball around the box. Brentford look lost. Brentford look absolutely lost. All it takes is one Burnley mistake, and we all know what that's like. But keep this momentum up, Burnley. Let's keep it going. Taylor is up. Fofana is there. And finally, Charlie Yanel has gone into the book after about 6 or 7 cynical fouls and challenges. The one that's literally probably weak as piss, he gets booked for. Come on, you Clarence. Forest still leading according to Alan as well, which, like I say, I know we're probably talking the points and etc. and stuff like that, but still, it's, it keeps Brentford. It sends Brentford into 16th anyway. Forest obviously go above them in 15th as of now with a 2-goal difference because Forest are ahead on goal difference. It's on the bear 3. Oh, I thought it were going in. Oh, we're destined for the back of the net. Oh, I thought that were destined. It had come back from a replay. Showed Fofana plate to. Oh, he's just got his feet. He's got his feet tangled as a lad. Oh, unlucky that. And substitution for the Clarets. Substitution for the Clarets. It's Jakob Brun-Larsen coming off. It's Zeki Amdouni coming on in Brun-Larsen's place. Now, a lot of questions have been asked about Zeki Amdouni or Zeki Amdouni and how he's been a passenger in most of these games. Is he going to be better springing from the bench, seeing how it's going to be? Weighing up the game. He's had to watch 70 minutes of it, so you can see how the game's panning out. Surely, as a player, he'll be able to think, if I get into those spaces, he's giving conversations to people saying, look, you play off there, you do this. Time will tell, but at 2-0 and against 10 men, let's see what we can get. Well in by Burnley. Assignon picks a wonderful ball out for Fofana. Takes a shot from range. It's always rising though. Not a bad effort. It weren't a bad effort. If you could have kept it hard and low. I'm enjoying it. Yeah, I agree, Mick. I'm enjoying it. This has actually been one of the more enjoyable Burnley games that we have seen this season. Brentford trying to come forward. Ivan Toney looking on the overlap. Can he beat O'Shea? Solid foot by Dara O'Shea. It's going to be a corner. They were going to take it quickly then, but Ivan Toney thought otherwise. Tony's been a passenger in this game, by the way. Too much birthday cake, been on the birthday beers. I'm sure I saw somebody actually say earlier on Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it, that Ivan Toney's probably got a bet on Burnley 2-0 and Burnley winning 2-0. Corner whipped in. Muric out again. Punches clear, only to the edge of the box. Shot from range and straight into the hands of Muric. Shot came from Nathan Collins, actually. The thing is, I'm liking as well is when Muric is coming out for these corners, he's actually connecting with them. We've seen a lot with, like you say, with James Trafford, where he doesn't connect that well from coming out, and it's actually cost us a goal or two this season. Brentford now starting to show a little bit of fight, starting to show some sense of coming forward. Tried to play a ball in early. Ivan Toney has it. Tries to fizz one to the back post, and Muric is there. Muric reads it very well. Takes the sting out of the Bees' move. Muric plays it short. Cullen. Assignon. Takes a quick throw in. What can Burnley do? Shot. I don't know where it's gone because the stream's crashed. So it's like, Well, I'm guessing nothing came of it. Put it that way. Ball with Charlie Taylor. Of all times for it to crash right on the stroke of someone having a punt. Ball played over the top for Fofana. Takes his time. Plays it towards the edge. Sanderberg picks out Charlie Taylor again. Plays it in. Header up by Amdouni, and Flecken had to get there. It was good header by Amdouni. I'll give him that. It's one of those glancing just off the forehead. The more Burnley let Bournemouth sort of keep the ball, you'd really like to ask the question. What it looks almost like time wasting from the away side, and they're 2-0 down with 10 men. Like, who does that? Free kick to Bournemouth. Brentford, sorry. Whipped in. Fafana still has it. Tries to clear. Brentford get it back. It's Johan Wieser. Played in. Doesn't even beat the front post. I think that's gone for a throw-in. Maxime Esteve with a big head on it to clear. Massively appreciate you all. So thank you very much. If you haven't subscribed already and you're watching us on YouTube, hit that subscribe button. Looks like Jensen's going to take a big long throw into the box. Again, Brentford try to get it. Come on, Burnley, get it clear. It's now with Amdouni. Burnley throwing men forward. Oh, that's a good solid foot by the centre-back. A good solid foot by Yarmouk, actually. Yarmouk got back in time. Burnley were countering. They tried to take the throw in quickly to Burnley, but the referee said no and had to wait. I'm not entirely sure why there, but Burnley do have another throw in to take. Or Burnley going to try and go long. They are, but it doesn't even beat the first man. It is going to be another Burnley throw in. Another chance for Assignon to pump this ball into the box. Looks like the last two substitutions for Brentford will be coming on. Brian Mbeumo. Is it 3? I mean, have they managed to... Did they get an extra one because they've had one with concussion? I'm not entirely sure how that works. I'm guessing so, but... As I say, people, drop a like if you like what you see. It really does help with everything as Burnley come forward again. Wilson Odobert tries to beat his man. Flecken is out to collect. They do, Mick. They do. It is 3 substitutions. Neil Maupay, Brian Mbeumo, and Baptiste. So they must have been allowed that extra substitution due to concussion. But let's see. Right now, what I would do is 78 minutes. I'd probably substitute Wilson Odobert for Manuel Benson. I think Odobert's starting to show signs of fatigue, maybe. But it is Jensen who's coming off for Neil Maupay. So Brentford trying to go more attacking in this final. Oh, it is Yanel who's come off. He's come off for Baptiste. And Brian Mbeumo comes on for Johan Wieser. Yeah, you don't see it that often, Al. That's why we're a bit like, haven't they had 3 already? Or the Burnley still sticking with the guns, which is a fair shout. A fair shout because they've not really done anything wrong. What's the referee done? Has he pulled it back? Yeah, I think he has to pull it back the way Ivan Toney's gripped hold of his man. I don't know. There was a sort of bit of both there. 80 minutes on the clock, though. Burnley 2-0 to the good. Oh, it's offside. I think that's what it's been pulled back for. It has. It's pulled back for offside, not the initial foul. However, Burnley do not need to let their heads go now. I'm doing it. Can he get away from his man? Good battling by Zeki. I'm doing it. The referee calls for a free kick. Nathan Collins. I think it is going to be a booking for Amdouni as well. I just hope we're not going to go down that silly route of, giving away silly yellows. It is that is a Stonewall yellow though. I can't say no for that. Whatever you do, Burnley, do not chuck this away. Brentford are in. Shot! And they're claiming for a corner. I'm not sure whether they've got it or not. It's Keane Lewis Potter, the signing they made from Hull City, who took it. It's lackluster defending a little bit. It is. It's quite wide, actually. I think, is it a corner? Just waiting to see. It is. It is going to be a corner set piece for Brentford. Muric up again to punt the ball away. Back into the mix. Ivan Toney. Oh, it's again two fantastic saves by the goalkeeper. Brentford are furious. They're trying to call for a penalty. The second one, Muric punches through the back. Brentford have just got one back, actually. Here we go. Here we go. Christopher Raya has pulled one back. I'm not sure what's going on. The referee sort of got his cards out, but we're trying to see what's gone on here because there was such a bit of a rigmarole around what was going on. He's booked Christopher Raya as well. So the initial shot's been taken. Isn't Wemo not offside there? Either way, a good header by Christopher Raya. The way he's headed that, it clips the inside of the far post. I don't think Muric would have got to it. I think Muric would have thought it were going wide anyway, but it is 2-1. How many times have I said this? It's almost a case of here we go again. Momentum is with Brentford. There was no VAR check needed, Joe, to be fair. It was a good goal. I don't think he was offside I think it was just because you're focusing on the play further up than you are elsewhere. It's just I've just gone into panic mode now. You know what? This you can't take anything away from that header. Good equaliser, not equaliser. Sorry, fucking hell. And you can understand why Aya got booked as well, because when he scored, the ball's hit the post and then bounced across the line and hit the other post and sort of gone in. So Muric is a bit like, oh shit. But as Aya's come back, he's screaming in the ref's face. To be fair, Al, we should be about 4 up, shouldn't we? Fofana should have put 2 away in the first half. But again, momentum is with Brentford and they come forward. Come forward again. Oh, good save, Muric. Well held. Come on. Don't do this to us, Burnley. Not 2 weeks in a row. Probably would have been nice to have the clean sheet, but I'm not going to grumble at that. .87 on the clock. Lyle Foster about to come on. Great to see him back. Fofana is going off. So it is a like-for-like substitution. Joe, I know you might be ahead, but like I know it's not a goal or out, but please no spoilers, mate. Appreciate that. It was one of those. Muric couldn't do anything with it. Come on, Lyle. Great to see you back. Long ball punted forward. Lyle Foster's first bit of the game is to try and get on the end of this. Wilson Odobert, fizz to the back post, which Vitinho is there. Stay strong, stay strong. He's tried to go alone, Vitinho. Why has he done that? Now Brentford can try and break. Poor bar Brian Mbuemo, to be fair. Out for a Burnley throw-in. Burnley throwing taken quickly. Odobert tries to get to it. Still stayed in though. Now Assignon chasing the seconds down. Kicks it out for a throw-in to Brentford. Oh, trust me, that's not even an exaggeration. That's not even an exaggeration. Dying ends of games. We've not even added the added time yet. Every single Burnley fan in that stadium will be worrying. Ball back with Muric. Here is where we find out how long's added on. Well, looked like it, and then he's gone and stood back down. Nice one, Lino. Coutinho. Assignon. We're into the 90 now. So hopefully we'll find out in a second how long is left added on in this game. Nine minutes. Are you fucking kidding me? Come on. Charlie Taylor goes into the book. 9 minutes takes the piss. He's had mental health issues, Joe. That's why I didn't go AFCON. Come on, Burnley. Be strong. Be strong. Just anywhere. As long as it's not your own box. Oh. Come on, Burnley. It's pinball for both sides. Ball played over the top, though. It is Wilson Odebear. Is he going to go alone? He tries to pull it back across. It's, again, good defending. It's going to go for a Burnley corner. It's definitely gone out. Oh, Odebear bursted a gut there. He's done well to turn. He's tried to pick out Foster, who were just sitting waiting for it. But I honestly thought he should have gone alone there. I think he could have had a shot. Good defending by Nathan Collins, but it is going to be a corner to the Clarets. 2 minutes gone of the 9. Now what can Burnley do? Brentford try to come forward. Brian Mbeumo. Brilliant interception by Maxime Esteve. Still falls back to a man in the blue of Brentford. Oh, cynical foul by Zeki Amdouni again. He needs to be careful. He's already on a yellow. Every single Burnley fan they've got the courts up here. They're worrying. Hey, Big Andy Blav's got on the screen. Go on, Big Un. Free kick to Brentford. Chance for them to get bodies in the box. Mbeumo. Header up. No one there. It's to the back. Nathan Collins is there. Can they get another ball back into the mix? Muric is fouled, in my opinion. Referee sees it as well. Referee sees that Arvantoni has fouled the keeper. Yeah, he's whacked Muric out. And like Vincent Kompany for some reason likes to do, is bringing Josh Brownhill on. He's taking Amdouni off. Oh. Oh. Big call. Massive call by Vincent Kompany. Amdouni hasn't been on the pitch long, already has a yellow, and has come off for Josh Brownhill. Vinny has said something to Amdouni as well. How would you feel if you've done that? You've been brought on and then you're lynched off. It's difficult, but then I can understand why. He was sort of losing his head in the game. Foster chasing the second ball. Is that not a pass back? Clearly not. It did look like his head weren't in it. He did look a little bit hot-headed. Come on now, Burnley. It's a massive shout, mate. Massive shout. Like I say, as a player, if you come off the bench, you'd be like, right, this is my time to try and, make my mark. But it's a foul on the keeper again. Brentford have the ball in the back of the net. Ivan Toney is saying that he's got there before Muric. I need to see that back again, to be fair. Ivan Toney's put a lot of pressure on the keeper. Ivan Toney doesn't even get to the ball. He basically takes out Muric by putting his hands in front of his hands. He's impeding the goalkeeper. Simple as that. This is big. This is big. Brentford have had the ball in the back of the net. But to me, it is a foul on the keeper. How many times that's gone against us this year as well so far? You've got to feel for Thomas Frank. I said it as well. Second half display, we will see Brentford come out. However, Burnley now come forward. Wilson Odebear. Flecken's there. I didn't know whether he'd be able to keep hold of that. Lyle Foster was ready and waiting to pounce. I think it did go VAR, Alan, but referee said no, it's basically stick with your on-field decision. But less than a minute to hold out, Burnley. Come on. Luton 1-1. That's not bad for us. It's not bad. It's not bad. Keeps both Forest and Luton still within grasp if we can do something about it. Oh, Muric. I think Muric is hurt. I think Ivan Toney's kicked Muric in the head. I think Ivan Toney's going to go in the book here as well. Because the last 3 times he's literally hounded Arrow Muric. And Ivan Toney has gone into the book. It's just showing it again where Muric comes out. I think we can get a closer look. As Muric collects, yeah, you can see the front studs of Muric catch the front studs of Maupay catch Muric in the head. Vincent Kompany's already telling them we've already played over the allotted 9 minutes. We've already played over that. And I think they're just compressing where the collision was. Muric definitely has taken some pain today. You know what? Fair play to the lad. Fair play to the lad. He's been an absolute warrior. Means we're probably going to have another 2-3 minutes. I just want the referee to blow his whistle now. Ball punted forward. Burnley need to be strong. Just be strong. Ball booted away by Burnley. Come on. And again, booted away by Burnley. Just hold out. Take it to the corner flag, easy. That's a foul, ref. That's a booking. And I think Baptiste is going to go into the book here as well. Oh, my God. Can't take this. It is. That's a yellow card for Baptiste. Just blow your whistle now, ref. Ball pumped long by Burnley into the hands of Flecken, who tries to kick it, and it's over! Burnley have their second win at home of the season. Brentford may feel aggrieved a little bit, but how many times have we had things go against us? VAR finally gave us our luck. It was a stonewall penalty. Fofana could have buried 3-4 chances today. But it's over. It's done. Burnley have another 3 points on the board. Woo! Kompany puts his arm around Zeki. I'm sure there's going to be some conversation between the two. Outstanding performance by Aro Muric. Oh, woo! Burnley, why do you do this to us? Why do you do this to us? Why do you make us panic for over 90 minutes? We have won at the Turf. I've done a watch along where we have won this season. Did it? Get in. Honestly, thank you to everybody. Really do appreciate it. Really do appreciate it. And a massive thank you to Henry as well, who sent in a £10 super chat, sorry. Thank you so much. I am very well. I am over the moon after that. Extremely over the moon. Is this the start of putting a run together? I want to say yes, but come on. Let's just enjoy this now. Let's just enjoy this. St. Patrick's Day tomorrow. So if you're going to enjoy that, happy St. Patrick's Day to all Irish Clarets, Irish fans of both clubs and every club, really. Massive respect to you all. Massive respect to everyone who's been in the chat. Alan, Mick, Luke, Henry, Joe. Honestly, too many to mention. Thank you very much for everybody who's been in. Pete from work, Chris, everyone everyone. Pete's there as well. Have a good day, Bob. I will try. I will try. I'm tempted to crack a beer open and celebrate. Might spray the rumours of the house. Get on. Come on. Chris, 5-1. On your bike, Chancer. Right, guys. That's it. I'm going to go and take myself off for a celebratory piss and enjoy the rest of my day. Until then, please do keep supporting us. Please do keep go check us out on all our social media at Turf Moorhouse. Just that's where you'll find us. Facebook, X, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, you name it. Give us a follow, drop us a like. If you haven't liked this video already, please do. And yeah, let's grow together as a little community and family. Thank you for your support. Enjoy Paddy's Day tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. And I will see you guys very soon. All the best. Until next time, up the bloody Clarets.